This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you by BMO Harris Bank.
I'm here with seniors Mirica Yancey and Angelica Hernandez of the Waubonsie bowling team. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So first thing I want to start with is the most recent, which is state, and finishing third. Great finish for you guys for your senior year. What was kind of going through your mind when you got to state and it first started? Was it like any other tournament or match, or was it a different feeling?
It definitely felt different. We were a lot more calmer being senior members and having that sort of experience. We were mostly just focused on, getting the younger ones through it and making sure that they stayed okay.
It was definitely exciting, and it was much more calm for us too because we knew what we had to expect to go in, but we knew that it was our last shot, and we had to be there for our team and to guide the team. So I think it was a really good experience.
And coming into the year as seniors, was it a different approach trying to lead the team just from the beginning of the year to the end of the year?
Because before we were the ones who needed more leading, but now we're in the position where we have two new members and we're the ones who really have to step up and make sure they know what they're doing and that we can help them.
It was definitely different because the pressure was more on us as seniors. We had to help and be there for the underclassmen on the team, and we had to show them the way and always be there for them and mentor them through the whole process.
And Angelica, start with you for this one. Was there a mentor that you looked up to when you came in as a freshman or sophomore?
When I came in, my sophomore year, Violet was our captain, and I know I looked up to her because I knew her since freshman year. So I looked up to her, and she was there to guide me and help me get over my being nervous and just guide me through the whole process. So I looked up to her.
How about you? Anybody?
Yeah, mine was definitely Rachel Felton of my freshman year because she was very commanding, but she commanded respect, and it was very calming to be on her team and know that she was leading us all. And she did a very good job of connecting with each one of the members and making sure that they were all okay.
Now, a typical practice. Take me through a typical practice day from the beginning of the year, end of the year, if it changes at all, but the personality, what your strategy is anytime during practice.
We usually start with a game, just playing through it, try to get a high score. But then after that, we start about an hour spares, and then we work on individual things we need to be better on, like hand positions and shoulder shifts and anything else like that for the rest of practice, and scoring some more.
Yeah, we definitely do spend most of our time sparing, 7 pin 10.
So many
the
spares.
washout, the 3 6 10, and then we go straight to work on our individual games and tweaking on what we have to work on for the last 45 minutes. And we focus on striking and just keeping a good game going.
When did you each start competitive bowling? Not just bowl. I guess you could say bowling for fun and then competitive bowling.
I started my freshman year. I didn't bowl before. When I was put on JV, that was the first time I ever started bowling competitively. So yeah, I've only been bowling for 4 years now.
I was in a middle school league, but I don't know if you would call that competitive.
It's a league.
Yeah.
I guess it counts.
My goal there was to just get 100, so that was different.
So when you came as a freshman, you're trying to get 100 still?
Yeah.
Really? So big difference.
Sophomore to freshman and sophomore year was a big jump, and okay, trying to get 100, now you're trying to get 190. Oh, okay.
What do you think contributed biggest to that jump?
Summer work. We worked year-round just trying to get those fundamentals down so that we could be able to do all that stuff and get to that level where we could compete with our teams and help our seniors.
When you were freshmen or sophomores just at the JV level, what was the biggest thing that you realized, whoa, I really need to work on this if I want to compete at the state level?
I think I had to work on my form, my technique, because I had no form or technique until I started bowling. And we bowled 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So we had to put in an hour or two a day, just focusing on the technique, trying to get to the foul line in order to score.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing, just getting to the foul line the correct way, because otherwise if you don't do it correctly, you're not going to be able to get those consistent scores that you want. So I realized around my freshman year watching my seniors do that I've got to really put in some effort if I want to be at that level.
Now, throughout your senior season, was there any distractions? Because you're both going to bowl at the next level in college. Are there any distractions trying to figure out where you're going to go in college, or were you able to focus the entire year just on the high school season?
Sorry.
I think that during the season, I put most of my energy into the season because I knew I was going to bowl. I had the opportunity to bowl in college, so I tried to focus on season because I knew it was our last year. This was our last time to do what we could do. So I just focused pretty much on season and worried about college now.
There's definitely some out of practice stuff where you're focusing on college and everything, but once you get to practice, it's complete focus. This is what I have to do. This is what I'm here for. The future is the future, but right now this is what I do.
Now that your senior year, it's something you're probably going to remember forever. What was your favorite part about this team this year?
The new girls we have, they're so cute. They're really sweet and they're really funny. Even our JV, I felt like we connected with them a lot better this year. So like the entire team really got to enjoy themselves this year. That was really nice.
Yeah, I think we definitely bonded a lot more this year. You know, we were all there for one another. We had such great team chemistry and we were all there for one another. So I think that was a good thing.
Do you, as a team, do you do anything outside of bowling, some team bonding activities?
Yeah, we'll go out to dinner like after a match or after a tournament. If you know we've won or no matter what, we'll go out to eat and we just reflect on the day. We've also had like parties for season. Like we had a Christmas party and that was really fun. I think that was really fun.
Yeah. All we do is eat.
Yeah.
As seniors, was there expectations for not only yourselves but for the team that maybe you put some pressure on them that you guys wanted to accomplish because you can't do it next year, it had to be this year?
Yeah. Well, there's definitely some things like the new girls, they had to have their fundamentals down. Like that was something that we stressed, that you had to know where your spares are, you had to know how to do it. Even if you couldn't score all the time, just know that you have the capability to do it.
Anything for you?
I think it was just spares, keeping your frames closed, strikes will come, just, being consistent.
So a lot of people love bowling. No, not a lot of people do it competitively though. What would you say to the person that does not bowl competitively but loves it? It separates them from the people that can bowl in a league like you guys did when you were younger in high school and then at college. What makes you guys different than them?
Well, as our coach says, it's not Brunswick birthday party or anything like that. There's no pizza or cake or nothing. When you go to a match, you stand most of the time. You work the entire practice 2 hours a day, every day, just trying to get the fundamentals down, going again and again, and sometimes you don't even throw the ball, you just practice it. So it's different.
Yeah.
It's definitely much more mental when you get competitive. I know, like, you have to work on your mental game. You have to be able to, like if you're bowling for fun, if you don't bowl well, you can get upset, but if you're not bowling well competitively, you have to be able to let it go and just keep moving on. We definitely, like, physical things, like, we've done conditioning in our past seasons, off season, and I know, like, that's not what people do. Like, they don't condition for fun, for bowling. Like us, we actually have, like, workouts and routines we have to do for bowling.
Year round.
That's different.
Well, you kind of mentioned my next question I was going to ask now. It might be different now that you're done with high school because I know you're going to college soon, but when is the bowling season ever really end?
No. We're supposed to take a 2-week break off in March.
2 weeks.
We're supposed to. But it's already, it's been like a week now?
Yeah,
we haven't taken a break yet?
You're already practicing
So
again?
it's just year-round all the time, 5 days a week. And even with us being seniors and going to college, we're still going to be 5 days a week, then a tournament on Saturday, whatever we can do to be in the bowling alley.
Is there, how do you find tournaments to play in that aren't school-related?
There's Illinois Gruber tournaments that you can do on Saturdays and Sundays, where like you go, you sign up, and then you qualify for Junior Gold, which is a tournament over the summer, where it's like, it's global, I think? It's a global
It's a global tournament.
Where everybody goes and you compete, you try to like bowl the best you can, and you compete on sport shot. So it definitely eliminates, bowling for fun from competitiveness.
You can always find notices of that on Facebook and social media. They'll let you know when it's happening.
Yeah, and there's emails sent out.
Just got to follow the right stuff.
Yeah, and you'll get the notifications.
Now, Mirica, I'll start with you. Favorite memory here of bowling at Waubonsie? It doesn't have to be specifically bowling. It could be a team memory, too. Well,
this year at State was just really good. We recently revived one of our traditions of after we go to dinner and after the first day of States, or we go back to our rooms and we just have fun. We play cards and Monopoly, and that was really fun to have the entire team there just having fun.
I really enjoyed State this year, but my favorite memory would be when we shot 12 as a team. It was last year. It was really fun. I think it was regionals. And we just had so much energy and everybody was bowling great, and it was just a really good experience that we got to experience.
And then last thing for you, college plans into the future. I know you're bowling in college.
Yes.
What are your plans?
Right now, I'm planning to go to Valparaiso University and bowl in college. I don't really have anything after that, but I'm planning to major probably in social work and go with that.
And what's the dream job?
Dream job is to be a social worker or a therapist in my own practice.
Okay. And how about you?
Definitely bowling in college. I haven't committed yet. I still have options. I'm still looking. But as far as college, I plan to major in pre-law and then go off to law school and hopefully become a criminal defense attorney.
Yeah, I go to her for my pre-law thing, everything.
I'll take care of her.
Yes.
Well, that's great. Well, congratulations on bringing home another state trophy, especially your senior year. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.